Hello everybody. Just a little bit late getting started here. Looks like we're just waiting on one person. But hopefully, should be off to go any moment. Here on Hill 400. With Hill 400 as the midpoint. Between 75th Rangers and Exodus. Sitting at 98 players. 98. Going to jump into the clouds. Take a look at the mid HQ. You know, while we're at it, let me go ahead and see if I could set up my POV. Where is the... Okay. Common, in-game menu, open chat, toggle HUD, vote, ignore, inactive. But is there one for admin? I don't see one for admin. On the PC side, you get an admin option. I was going to see what the button is to... Maybe it'll show up in the HUD, actually. Let me see. Target only, toggle UI mode, toggle clip, highlight lock to target as X. Here's how I could find the players, of course. Cycle controlled options. Because I want to get into POVs. Ooh, I don't like that. What am I doing? Oh, you could change like the... What is that? I've never seen that before. Square? Oh, okay, there we go. So the camera settings, toggle filter. Oh, cycle filters. I didn't realize there was filters. Toggle camera roll. Ah, okay. It's L3. That's what it is for the POV. Okay. There we go. Now we're good. So this is Waffle House moving forward, as you can see here down below. Okay, so now I get a little bit of a second here to experiment with that. See if we're ready. Flipping in 60 seconds. Flip in 30. There we go. And we'll be off to the races, ladies and gents. All right, good, guys. I got a second to experiment with that. Now the filters... That's crazy. I didn't realize there was... Unless it's only admin ability to toggle the filters, I'm assuming it has to be. It has to be only admin. Camera settings, toggle filters, yeah. Cycle filters, toggle filters. Yeah, just making sure there's nothing. Okay, very good. Playing around with buttons before the match begins. Okay, so we're going to wait on artillery. We'll wait on artillery to join, or we're going to wait for them to build their stuff, and then we're going to join on in. Let me just go ahead and start minimizing all this. Go ahead and do all that. Okay. Good to go. And we're going to wait on our buddy Tracer to build the artillery. And then we will join on in. Hopefully should be any second. I think you just got to drop supplies maybe and hammer away. Or, well, drop supplies. Okay, and there's Tracer and Tear. Okay, and we'll go ahead and do the artillery engineer role. And we'll go to top HQ, everybody. Enter Emma camera, and we are good to go. Yes, we're good. Okay, minute 20 left to go on the wall drop. Let's go zoom on over to Hill 400, shall we? So Hill 400 is going to be favored to be capped by the Allies off of the opening. They have much easier truck routes heading over here. And, I mean, I think in 99% of the matches, probably maybe 100% even, the Allies cap Hill 400 first. The Axis have recapped Hill 400, but the Allies, no doubt, have the opening advantage. And much easier truck routes, and they just can get set up much easier. And plus, the point is slightly over on their part of the grid. But main thing is truck routes. And Hill 400, it's all about truck routes. In the Axis, they're going to look to play for reset. So we're going to see them most likely set up a nice wide curve all around. And the thing about Hill 400, well, you're going to see a lot of backline airhead plays, sneaky OPs, garrisons, tanks. I'm supposing tanks won't have much of an impact. But who knows? We could be surprised tonight. Not going to rule anything out of the realm of possibility. Will we see all these trucks being loaded up? Let's go take a look. Doesn't look like 75th is going to be having any truck snipes off the opening. Let me just increase these logos a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. Look at all these trucks. Look at the convoy. Oh, we do have rocket snipe attempts. D's. Now remember on Hill 400, we're going to have the sight lines a little bit, or a little bit off. All the trucks from the Allies seem to be okay. More rockets. I mean, the rockets were good, just they're going to be a little bit late. Allies heading up the road with ease. Alrighty, everybody, here we go. Let's see what happens. Allies, of course, setting up shop first. Axis spreading out their forces north to south, going for the map control off the opening. Tony. Going over the bunker, looking for first blood. Ready to go. But no raspberries in sight. Raspberries down below, setting up their OPs and everything. Now, once again, the squad leads most likely are going to be not getting too aggressive because they're going to have to reset their outposts. They know the first camp is going to be coming in. For 75th here. Blueberries just trying to push ahead, probe the perimeter. One Puma up to the north. 75 is going down the southern road here. No infantry support by the 75. We're going to see plenty of tanks get satcheled. At least that is my opinion. Animal. Great, here's them on Grant. Great. Oh. Warlock. Oh, okay. Wash down below. Washed has made a little bit of ground here. Burned one outpost. All access squad leads getting ready to reset. And as the cap begins to come in, Zephork dismantles the outpost. And now we'll look to reset it. That's a common thing you see in competitive Hella Loose. When the point is about to be lost, the squad leads will stay by the outpost, dismantle it manually. And then that way they don't have to worry about the cooldown timer. And they can easily reset it like they did, or like Zephork just did here to the east on the road, or nearby the road. Panther 4 about to engage the medium 75. A rare tank duel on Hill 400. Medium 75 gets the first shot in. Proxy satchel goes off. What a well-placed proxy satchel. Rocket, oh, but the medium 75 loses the opening battle. But Animal's coming over from the left side. Animal's looking to get one rocket in, maybe. Remember, the bazooka can pin for the front now. Oh, but Animal gets gunned down by Fly Guy. And that won't be happening. Okay, so the Panzer IV will back up and get coverage. Fourth point is eastern slope, but as we can see here, Exodus is already established 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 garrisons all the way from north to south, covering all that. So they'll be good off the opening. If you're just joining me, I'm your host today, Smithers. I play for the competitive PC team Helios. Here to bring you this 49 versus 49 matchup between Exodus and 75th Ranger Regiment here on Hill 400. We just saw one cap going to the Allies, as is tradition, on Hill 400. And now the Axis are setting up shop for pushing it all around the hard cap, as we see now. Up to the north, we do have a couple... We have one Axis tank on the road. The P4 is down to the south. Got plenty of raspberry coverage right by them. Looks like the infantry are repairing, and they're good to go. 75th with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 garrisons. Then 6 goes up top. Okay. So 6 garrisons for both sides. And the battle amongst the trees will begin. DFL fires a rocket down there, the supply truck. That's Lucas. Loading up another one. Looking to get maybe one more, and Lucas! Nails the supply truck. Getting him a nice little bit of CE for that player bonus check. Orville catch him. Virakata. Shot right in the gut by Lucas. Orville catch him. Looking. Not sure if Orville Ketchum's going to try to place a OP or not. We're going to POV Lucas. Pushing up here to the top of Hill 400. And remember, everybody, when we do this player POV, it is not the perfect representation. It's close, but it's not perfect. They're not actually shaking their gun in real life. And you see how he's just... Oh, nope. Not anymore. Camp progress comes in on Hill 400 just a little bit. Let's take a look at the hard camp. Raspberries. Duking it out with 75th on the opposite side of the trees. Lukewarm pickle. Brittled. Got one Greyhound that surprisingly has not been knocked out yet. You would expect this Greyhound to have taken at least a couple Panzerschreck rounds. There we go. Okay. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, Greyhound. I'm so sorry. I spoke too soon, buddy. And the Axis begin to gain a decent amount of ground. We got the Panzer IV still alive to the south. Raspberry extends some nice north to south coverage. Frames drop a little bit. Puma's cruising around. Puma takes a rocket right there on the 88. Gonna back up here. Puma runs over their own SL. Puma backs up. Waiting for another rocketeer, but nobody in sight. We do a private beans over to the left. Countryman 341. Getting a little bit closer. Just to mark it a little bit, but Puma's gonna go off. Maybe burn some more OPs. Private beans. Puma's gonna go in the trench. And unfortunately for the Puma, there's gonna be no way out of there. Cheesemaster looking to get a satchel on. The most unique satchel placement I think I've ever seen. And this Puma is gonna be a ticking time bomb right here in the middle of the defense. And let's stay here and see how many bodies this Puma takes with it as the Blueberries move in. Major Chirac may get another rocket and set off the Puma with a little Baba Manui action. Puma gets blown up and the satchel goes out. A double whammy. .118 left to go on the clock. Garrisons up to north to south all look good. No real penetration just yet. The main action is on the hard cap here. The Puma did get wide, but we do have this P4. That's Big F, Mertz, and sunny, shiny end. Bats gets absolutely deleted right there by the P4. And we're going to have to see how dedicated the Axis are to armor along with the Allies. The Allies usually a little bit easier truck routes up into the hard camp, so they're going to be more likely to bring up armor support. Bomber run coming in for Exodus. Over here on the opposite side, takes out a couple, runs over the back. We do have Charlie Squad up there to the northeast. Circling around the rears, that's going to be Havoc. A couple Blueberries in support. We have Chili Willy. And then Fart Dog, maybe? Fart. Wait, hold on. Dolph's Fart Degree. Okay, coming in towards the back. And the Axis are inside the bunker combat, laying down low. May think about a proxy satchel. Nope, puts in mind. Here in the trench. Maybe saving the proxy satchel for the P4. Tennessee, Barcelona, all inside the bunker. Conman could have a beautiful one. Let's see what Conman has in his pocket. Shooter McGavin comes over to the side of P4. Nobody's watching. Shooter McGavin. Rocket comes to the rears. And the P4 is all by its lonesome. Or at least, that's what they think. Shooter McGavin struggling here. Rockets, though, are coming from the back. From Tony and Kodo Killa. And the rocket sends the P4 into Baba Badooey. Right there in the middle. 116 left on the clock. Axis pouring on pressure. Allies trying to hold on here. 50% stuck right in the middle for the cap weight. Allies getting back a little bit. Flare gets popped. And Exodus is slowly closing on in. 75th is losing their counterflank ability. So we'd like to see maybe one SL dedicated to going up here and getting something up on the border just so they can offer some pressure from the north. South looks better than the north right now. Blueberry's holding on, but it's getting a little bit dicey. Flamethrower action from Biddle Boy. Cleaning out the bunker right there. Truck down below from the Axis. Or no. Oh, Allied supply truck, okay. Nash 270 cruise around the hard cap. Maybe just dropping some supplies off. Just in case. Sewage ramp, dub. Sewage rack, guns down one. Dub to his left. Go get a POV of Sewage Rat. Slowly scanning the perimeter here, but this is the thing about Hill 400. The terrain is so confusing sometimes. So Sewage Rat will jump in the bunker. Fires off the distance to get savvy. Now just scans the trees and checks for any movement in between them. Sewage Rat looking on. Gets Lukewarm Pickle. And the thing about Hill 400, you just gotta move very slowly. You don't want to play too aggressive on a map like this, because the enemy will be able to pick up on the slightest movements in between the trees. Map situation check. Exodus begins to push on forward. 75th allocating more bodies up here to the north. We'll leave Sewage Rat be. Take a look over here. JT coming over to the left. Dawn Live, Major Chirac. Look at a POV at Dawn Live. Chungus fires a rocket down there. Dawn Live trying to get in between the trees. You see here this nice stone wall. Oh, Dawn Live peeks through too much. Whittle out there with the sniper rifle, no doubt having a grand old time. Look at a POV of Whittle. Now the sniper POV isn't the greatest, but we'll try. As you can see here, we can't see through the scope. Whittle! Nope, nope. Yeah, okay. It's okay. Take a look at the overall situation, everybody. Raspberries pushing on in. We got another Panzer IV. Axis opting to go with the medium instead of the heavy. Allies bringing up another recon tank. Do we have another medium Sherman by chance? Don't see one. We have a tank crew, though, in middle. We got 1,400 fuel. Now, Hill 400's a good one to bring in extra half tracks. We got a Puma rolling right through Hill 400. Modelo time and Deathface. Sewage Rat duking it out with Mr. Brightside. Sewage Rat comes out the victor. All these little micro engagements. Rocket comes into the rears. Puma slams right into part of the sandbags. Dub looking to line up one more rocket. Dub nails it right at the booty. Deathface jumps out, looking to get some frags. Deathface gonna go on forward here. Deathface stacks in front of him, guns him down. Gonna go for a duck. Nope. Deathface has got a bandage. And the satchel goes off and clears part of the bunker. Oh, we have a vicious fight on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Trenches, bunkers. Back and forth. Top tier guy coming down. Duck. Maybe placing some mines, though. Top tier guy. May run into it. Top tier guy sees it. Frosty Sauce jumps up top, though. Guns him down. Duck did lose that mine placement. Mounts. Coming down. Tennessee. Travie. Oh, is that the first Tiger? We do have a Tiger on the board. Right down here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so the Axis do bring it up. They have a heavy and a medium on the board. Don't see a 76 for the Allies, though. That may be the first one coming out of middle. Yes, we do. Okay, first 76. Making its way here. Matt's on the back, ready to pair just in case we need it. A very solid back and forth between these two teams so far. Panzer IV just trying to stay behind the front line somewhat. Knows how dicey it can get should they go any farther here. Artillery strikes fallen to soften up the Axis attack. Drug zings a galt. Coming around here, trying to sneak to the back. Looking to get up a critical, nice OP. You got 3 OPs in front of him. Gonna pop a smoke here real quick, maybe? Oh no, maybe a regular grenade. Look at a POV of Drug. Grenade goes off in front of him. Oh, he's got 2 right there. Pops him. Nice clearance by Drug. Gonna keep on forward here. Keep moving forward. Drug knows he's in a prime position. Gonna get possibly another OP for Drug. Oh my gosh. Waits for the spawn. Pushes forward even more. No doubt the adrenaline is pumping through his veins. Takes some shots on the right from Cheese Master with a shotgun. But not before Drug was able to do some damage. And the battle amongst the car cap is still very tense, ladies and gentlemen. We do have smoke going off. Do we have an airhead? No airhead. No airhead. Just smoke to confuse the enemy. Money shot. Going over to the back of Karth. Money shot. Money shot. Oh, takes down Karth. The little battles of elevation that go on. Meter over here, a couple meters over there. Brittle Tittle. Lukewarm Pickle. Another satchel. The backline outpost that we saw by Horty did get taken out, everybody. Oh no, hold on. We got Horty maybe down to the south. Or Havoc's down there. Okay, Havoc. Setting up and doing a double support swap to the rears. Bombing run has been called in. This will be an Axis bombing run going right near that garrison. I don't know if it's going to get it. It'll be close, though. Gets 3. Keeps on going down the hill. I think it's going to end up with 3, if I understood correctly. And the garrison did get destroyed. So nice takedown. The Axis getting a little bit better control here. Point is not lost yet, though. Still plenty of opportunities for 75th to capture that east side back. Actually, doesn't look too bad. It looked worse from the admin camera than it did on the map. Brittle Tittle, Lukewarm Pickle spawned in the bunker. I think the OP was wiped, though. Countryman 341 guns him down right in the back. Money shot. Gonna give it a chance. Down the trenches here. Nope! It's gunned down by Warlock. Grenades go off, though, so Warlock will need a bandage as he continues on with the STG. Mamma mia. It's going back and forth, back and forth. Let's go take a look at the south. Wash. Yogurt Slinger. Vengeance. All duking it out. It is very dense, forced. Washed. Takes out Sin. Taking Gavir shots. Oof. Washed. Peeks. Right, left lanes. Right lanes. There he goes. Got him. It's just those, in these tree maps like this. Washed. Trying to see Rads out there. Doesn't have a clear sight. No, not satisfied with the position. Gonna take a second to bandage maybe real quick. Oh, no, gonna keep going for it. Maybe not. He may be a little bit undersighted. And Washed goes a long ways to find a nice safe spot to bandage. Sin is right by, though. Cap is almost gone towards Exodus. 76, or is that 75? 76 down the road, but it is satchel and it does go ba-ba-ba-doing. And just like that, Exodus is pushing on in, and hey, they have control. Reinforce was dropped. I don't think there are enough blueberries here to hold this. And it looks like we're going to see our second cap of the night going to Exodus. Bergstein Church facing just one raspberry in the area. Nothing too lethal. Wiggs out there looking for garrisons, no doubt. Takes out one blueberry. Big Country. LWG. Looking to reset maybe a front line garrison up here. That's the biggest thing for 75th right now, just to maintain this garrison network so they can keep radars. They're so, as you see here on the Exodus side, they had all these garrisons established to catch anyone or any serious threat in the back line. That's the same thing now 75th has to do. One of the big things for Exodus now is the ability to drop an airhead all the way up here, maybe on the border, maybe down over here. They could leak bodies off of it to go towards a hard cap. Establish a nice red zone garrison. Plenty to work with. Choppa. Probably trying to find a good MG spot. A little bit difficult in the situation when you're fighting uphill to hill 400. Oh, Choppa. Ooh, you can feel that going right against the inner thigh. No doubt that's going to hurt after the game. But Choppa will continue on. That's his way to do it. He doesn't mind it. Nothing like a little pain on a Friday night. And Choppa is no more. Big spawn wave over to the southeast off of this garrison. Exodus, though, still has a border garrison that they can launch bodies off of. Looks like one blueberry, though, may have found it. It's going to be Duck Duck. It'll give 75th a little opportunity to get something for the rears, but Exodus is going to push front door Bergstein. Warlock with DMG. Nice position from Warlock. Go get a POV of Warlock. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we won't. The Axis armor. 2 P4s. Do we have that Tiger still up by chance? Or did the Tiger get satcheled, maybe? I don't see it. One rocket from Major Shrock. .175 to the left. Maybe trying to figure out a way to get up on the hill and flank those P4s. Flanking on Hill 400 is not the easiest thing. It gives the enemy has a lot of time to report back your position. Still got the garrison down here to the southeast. Couple blueberries still fighting it out. Front door looks okay. No threat from Exodus in the back line. We only have Prep squad back there, so Prep could have an opportunity to get something up. Panzer IV crew with a very unique angle here. Not too sure what the depression is like. There we go. Now they're going to be able to blast. a decent amount. Bombing run coming in onto the northern side. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's gonna get much there, as the raspberries are well spread out. You know, bombing runs at Hill 400, that's, I mean, unless you have a very hard-fought midpoint battle, it's very, you can't expect to get much as commander. You really can't. B-strike called in. B-strike right in the middle of the circle. Coming in from... Should be seeing these P-47s come in. There they are at the very top of our screen, everybody. Panzer IV down below. P-47s are going to drop them, and... No, they nail it! Oh, I don't believe it! Commander Nash lined up that P-strike perfectly. And the Panzer IV was pretty far away, but it backed up right into it. That was a beauty. Nice job, buddy. And to make it amongst all those trees and everything, even better. So Commander Nash goes 1 for 1 on P-strikes. We have not seen a Stuka here today. Stuka here tonight. Just yet. Major Schrock loading up another bazooka round. Here's the P4 repairing. Gonna go out and investigate. Peeks. Nope. Major Shrug not going after the P4. Maybe just a little bit. Okay, so sees it. Gonna go to the rears now. Gets one in. Out of ammo, though. Okay, so Major Chirac will look to just hold the bunker and harass the enemy. Willis Scott. Another rocket to the back of the P4. Bible Swan's gonna jump out. Bible Swan. We do have a decent chunk of blueberries. Okay, maybe not too many. We do have a couple OPs though. 3 OPs, so they're gonna look to get maybe another garrison down to the south. Front door of Bergstein looks okay. Major Chirac, I believe, no more ammo for Major Chirac. Waiting for Twisted or Sergeant Slaughter to jump out here. All the P4 can do is just scan around and wait for its demise. Let's take its raspberry support. Sergeant Slaughter jumps out, begins the repairs. Chirac. Here's the torch going off. Chirac. Jumps. Oh, what a nice play there by Chirac. Okay, let's go check a look at Bergstein. See how the defense is looking. Command animal stacks. Checking everything out here. Can be a rough one defending all this territory. So far, it's not looking too shabby. Of course, there are going to be gaps. We have George Squad approaching from the north. Recon's SL. I would expect the Exodus commander to drop some supplies back here. Maybe a deep airhead. Baker Squad, Bigfoot. Maybe looking to get another garrison down there to the southwest with the support player. Defense doesn't look too bad. Exodus being held at bay for the moment. I think Exodus is trying to just mop up the back line. We see the amount of raspberries that they're dedicating back there to clean that all up. Blueberries on their way. Tony. Nope. Not happening for Tony. Down here to the far south, we have Q-Lit, Bigfoot, and K9 Bandit. Bigfoot. Now, Q-Lit is right, not that far away. Bigfoot's going to set down the OP, the Garrison. Garrison, okay. So Bigfoot's going to go over here. Q-Lit is looking to set up a garrison maybe on the border as well. Getting closer to Q-Lit. Oh! But his buddy support player, K9 Bandit, avenges him. Now, K9 Bandit may want to probe the border to be like, hey, what's going on out here? We have a bomber run called in. This will be a Axis bomber run going over the garrison and then the Bergstein. So good garrison marker placed by whoever it was. Bomber run does get the garrison by Bergstein. Over to the left, we do have a half-track. Half-tracks on Hill 400 are very popular just because tankers most likely aren't going to consume all the fuel. So you should have plenty to play around with. Jumbo 76, Tex, Arctic Warrior, and Sergeant Oddball. Just angling that gun. Sniping anybody that starts to come down the hill. So this armor will be a key defensive chess piece as 75th continues to probe and figure out where they can crack Exodus's line. I think we have 3 tanks. Do we have 3 tanks? Or maybe just 2? What's this over to the left side? Supply truck, okay. So we have 2 tanks on defense. No real serious threat to Hill 400 just yet. Or to Bergstein. Go to POV at JT. Oh, not that one. This one. There we go. So JT, slowly taking some time here. Get on top, sees the supply drop, go down. Gonna mark it real quick. I'm gonna put down a new outpost, not that far away from the main hard camp. Choppa, Major Sharon, Don live right all in front of him. JT sticking to the rears. We have a Panzer IV, I believe, right there in the hard camp. Yeah, Panzer IV. And this is what you see usually from the Axis. I mean, unless the infantry have a great support on the front line, you're not going to see them push their tanks too far. Oh, JT! Panzer IV right there, buddy. JT would go back, rocket from the left side. JT would go prone for a moment. Choppa lining up another rocket. Nails it. One more may send that P4 a little bababadooey. Let's take a look. Choppa's lining up another one. Choppa! Ah, it nails it. Look at that. And now the infantry can push on forward and probe the area. Don live over to the right. Command 2195. Command looks like he's going to approach the trenches. We put down those mines before. Command. Take a second. Put down a mine. Always place your mines, buddy, just like Command. Now, will Command himself get tripped up by a mine? Let's take a look. Checks her mines on the ground. Doesn't see anything. She's on. Nothing in front of him. Looks all good. Checks the bunker. Gonna poke outside. All clear and good to go. Okay, starting to see some good penetration here. Can 75th bring enough firepower to bear to get this back? We have some explosions over to the far left. It's going to be a repair station, I believe. Tiger on the main road. Raider, anti-tank Frank, Inspector. Round comes in for the 76. Tiger tries to fire, hits the tree though. They're going to try to back up. Can they get back in time? I think they can. Artillery strike called in on Hill 400. Just one over there to the top right. Tiger has lost that repair station, remember, so they're not going to be able to do much. Do 50 supplies. Supplies over there to the right. Oh, Frosty Sauce comes out of nowhere, jumps on top like it's nothing. Oh, no. Oh, Frosty. Damn, what a play by Zefork. Picks up on it. That would have been such a cool play. Frosty jumping from the top of the cliff, putting the satchel on the back. That would have been so nice. And thank you for joining me tonight, everybody. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit that like button. If you could, please. We have 75th versus Exodus here on Hill 400 so far. We have seen two caps first going to 75th, and then Exodus was able to push on forward, crack the defense, overwhelm the hard cap, and come out with the 3-2. And now we have 47 minutes left to go. And they're trying to figure out where on earth they can shove 75th back over to Bergstein, as 75th has started to gain some nice momentum. Exodus, though, is one Tiger right there, another Tiger up to the north, and a P4 approaching on forward. You go. Frosty trying to get back at the Tiger once again, but they were able to pick up on him. Half track placed by Bergstein. Tiger coming up, or sorry, 76 coming up from middle. Oh, Ani though, Ani, oh no, Ani almost got there as well. Good infantry defense around this heavy tank, preventing all those Sancheliers from doing their dirty work. Commander Thief finding a nice, this is the Commander's like bread and butter right here. They find a nice safe spot in the hard cap. You're all cuddled up, get all nice and cozy. And you look at the map and listen to command comms. You just have yourself a nice little grand time. Look how focused Commander Thief is of Exodus. Look at him, not moving a muscle. Just nice and relaxed, able to zero in on what's going on all around and relay those orders. Although if it were me, I would find a nice spot inside the bunker, maybe by one of these bunk beds, and maybe have a nice little, some sausage, a cup of coffee. But every commander has their own preferences. situation still looks solid. Surprised there hasn't been a backline airhead play by Exodus. Would expect something down here, and the bottom was C8 maybe. All the Axis tanks look okay. Yuka. Lucas. Holding the tree line. Look at Yuka. Sticky. Oh! Dot live. No matter how slow Yuka was playing that, it wasn't going to happen. Don Live picks up on it. Over here to the north, we have a little bit of probing squad. D's, Warlock, Tennessee, Whittle. Coming around. Looks like LWG and Wiggs are responsible for patrolling this area, but man, they got a big task in front of them. Look at all these. Just, oh, it's so hard to see your enemy. LWG is way out here by Roar River. Putting down a new outpost, it looks like. Nice little quiet part of the map. You could almost go up here in the house and forget about everything. So LWG looks to put down maybe a new outpost over here and then set up another garrison. But yeah, I mean, these blueberries on defense have such a tough time going through all these trees and finding the enemy. Brando bangs. Getting ready to shoot a flare, possibly. Oh, it does shoot the flare. Stuka falls in front of Bergstein. We're not going to catch it in time, I don't think. 76 is pushed up. Okay. So, Allied Commander goes 1 for 1. Axis Commander, 0 for 1. Tex. Arctic Warrior. Sergeant Oddball pushing up the cliff here. Stacks in support. Yogurt Slinger to the right gets popped. Now the blueberries, just as the Axis did with their tanks, they gotta protect them at all costs from all these dangerous Satcheliers, because people like Ani are looking to jump and take advantage of the Tiger. Ani trying to get it on, and Ani gets it. Oh, look at Ani go. Survives the artillery round, barely. Gets the satchel, runs in front of the tank. Runs in front of it, taunting the driver. I think he went over to the little slit right there and told the driver, like, hey, I put a satchel on you guys, just FYI. Raider comes around the corner. Tries to gun him, but the Tiger's gonna go bum up and do it. Raider. Ah, down she goes. The Satcheliers strike. And the Jumbo 76 pushes up on the road. I think we still do have one heavy up to the north. Yes, we do. Panzer IV also has a nice little bit of depression in order to fire down the hill. Just watch for the movement amongst the trees. Line still looks okay. The raspberries in the back line have been all pretty much dealt with. No Axis SLs have made it back there. That's the big thing, ladies and gentlemen. We do have prep down to the south, but still a far ways away from Bergstein. The front line looks very healthy. No serious breakthroughs. Like I said, just one raspberry's made it through. We have this raspberry here. What a snipe. Checking everything out. Lord Foe the Fourth, Pig Fat. Also scouting amongst the trees. Oh, Lord Foe's dealing with a little bit of barbed wire right in the booty. Oh, look at that scraping going on. Oh, Lord Foe gonna need a band-aid for that one. Oof, big bandage. Most likely he's gonna be taking a little bit of an ice bath after this one. Take some shots in the knees, I believe. Oh man, the behind, the knees. Not a good combo. Thunderbird closing in. Thunderbird knows somebody's near. Shot him once, gonna look to shoot him again. Lord Foe. Oh, takes out Thunderbird. Gonna need a bandage, though, real quick. Sin coming over from the left after taking out Pig Fat. Lord Foe, bandages up. Lord Foe. Oh. And Sin comes out the victor in the 1v1. Hangman, Thunderbird out there in the distance. Duck to the top left. Firing with the carbine. Sin. Oh. Nice shot there by Say. You know, it's one of those difficult things in hill map or forest maps like this is when you are looking through those trees, man, you're trying to figure out where the enemy is, just responding in time while they're shooting at you can be so tricky. As opposed to a map where it's more open field and more distinguishable where the enemy is. On hills with all these trees, it's not as easy. So I got to move nice and slow. Front lines holding for Exodus. We do have a tank pushing it from the north. 76 did stall on the road. Is not going up any further. We do have another P-Strike, though, coming on in Hill 400. Can Allied Commander go 2 for 2? Where the P-47's coming in? Coming in from the top. Yeah, they are. There they are. Top of our screen, everybody. Let's take a look. Oh, dang. Just a little bit short. It would have been so good, too. A little bit of a... Oh, dang. Panzer IV is having a little bit of an issue there. Fly guy holding the road here. Supplies up to the north. Couple raspberries coming on towards the border. Bergstein. Looks like we got a little bit of movement here. Trillium, squad lead. Rando bags. Trillium finds some cover behind the destroyed truck. Trillium takes out Money Shot. Oh, gets taken out from the left. Choppa. Got a little bit of barricade being built, actually. A little bit of bunker setup. '76 did retreat, so good move by the 76, not getting into too dicey of a situation there. They recognized it wasn't quite their time and just pushed back. Holding on the left side. One raspberry down to the south, going for that garrison. Did they take out the EP4 maybe? Let's take a look. Oh, they took out a Tiger. The Tiger up on the hill. Okay, so one more heavy reduced from the Axis side. Another 76 coming on forward. Mr. Brightside doing some repairs in the back of the P4. And suddenly, though, just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we do see the front line of 75th start to fall apart a little bit. We do have one Satchel here, potentially Shark or Gray going for the 76. Shark to the rears. Shark running on up. He's on the back. Satchel. I don't see a Satchel placed. Maybe trying to get the crew to jump out. No sparks as far as I could see. But of course, I've been fooled before. Tex, Arctic Warrior, Sergeant Allball staying inside. Shark is going to run off. We're about to see if this 76 goes Bababadooey. Arctic Warrior jumps out. No! Yeah, that was a satchel on it. Yeah, the 76 gets eliminated. Oh, Arctic Warrior. Yeah, just... what are you going to do? Hill 400 strikes again. Top tier guy, squad lead, gets towards Bergstein. But gets taken out. Raspberries up to the north. Another 76 lies on the road. No, hold on. 76? 76. Okay, some teams spawn the 75. So I'm never surprised if I do see them anymore with the amount of HE that they get. Okay, up to the far north. Let's see what we got. Or if we'll catch them. Sewage ramp. Virakta. Probing amongst the trees. I mean, it's just... I don't even know how to describe this at the moment. Mr. Morphine, Lord Foe Havoc, and Duck Duck. Over here to the border trying to do a double support swap. Get up another garrison. Mr. Morphine line low. Waiting for the next move. Garrison does get established up to the north. Front line still holding. K-75th shores it back up. Brings in more reinforcements. Wins some gunfights. And now they're pushing back east. They just got to figure out a way to get into the hard cap. Figure out a way to crack the defensive ring of Exodus. Of course, easier said than done. Panzer IV cruising on down here through the trees. Taking the northerly route. Not sure what the game plan is here, so I'm guessing they're going to go for a wide swing around. Maybe try to get some backline action on the 76. Now, of course, we do have all these blueberries around, so they should be able to pick up on those that Panzer IV engine sound. Nope, Panzer Force holds. Savvy, over to the left, going against JT. JT gets a shot in. But the Panzer IV is going to enter some dicey areas. Do we have any mines on the road by chance? No, we do not. Mines are over here. None on the approaches into Bergstein. Sewage Rat, Rakta all come in forward. Chopper gets wiped. Rocket comes to the rears. Rakta. Oh no! Ricochets off the back left. Bible Swan, Twisted, and Sergeant Slaughter looking to make a wide move here. But I'm assuming the Allied tank crew knows now. Jumbo's looking this way. Not directly, though, where the Panzer IV's heading. Bats to the bottom left. Should be able to report the location back, though. I don't think the Panzer IV is going to have... Yep, I don't think they have... They need a little bit more elevation. Artillery strike called in on Hill 400, along with a bombing run, though. That bombing run going to the west, towards Bergstein. 76 keeps a lookout for the P4. That P4 should be taken care of momentarily. Rock Dugs especially coming up. Should be able to finish it off here in just a second. P4 does get one round in on the 76. Rakta fires. 76 off the side. 76 is burning, but the P4 is not going to be able to pin it for the front. Rakta should be able to finish it off here. Rakta! Oh no, ricochets. Another long-range rocket falls short. Rakta. Another one. Okay, there we go. All right, P4's finished it off. The Allied armor crew will do some repairs here real quick. Bombing run called in. Raspberries, or the blueberries, have gotten a little bit closer. Private Beans, Dub, Brando Bangs, Major Chirac, Combat, all getting real close. Private Beans, a medic, putting on the smoke, gets popped. We'll get a POV of Combat as this bombing run comes through. Oh man, Combat! Oh, just a little bit too far, buddy. Major Chirac, though, is going to take advantage of it. Major Chirac has the bazooka ready to go. Going for the Tiger down below. Schrock runs on ahead here. Going against C-Fork. C-Fork defending the Tiger. Oh, we got a Tiger and a P4 on the same road. Ani, thinking about it. Ani, throwing some grenades up to the top of the hills. The Fork's up there. Ani. Hands a Fork. Shirok's gonna load up a bazooka. Gets into the back. Major Shirok nails it right in the booty. And down goes the P4. Just have the Tiger. But the infantry support is great. The Blueberries get close, but they just cannot establish a good foothold in the middle of the hard cap. A couple Blueberries patrolling around here, but not enough really to make a big difference. Do some Raspberry movement to the south of Birchstein. Prep Squad getting a little bit closer here. Prep Squad is normal SL. Q lit. Tiger begins to back up as the Raspberries get eliminated a little bit more around them. Over here into the circle. Mr. Brightside. Guns down one. Just trying to wait for the allies to come to them, as they do have the elevation advantage. Nice defensive stance they could take here. Mr. Brightside. Camp Progress comes in on Bergstein. And just like that, the front door garrisons have been eliminated for 75th. They do have a half track over here by Bergstein, but the Raspberries are only a few meters away from finding that. And just like that, it looks safe again yet. Or it looks safe yet again for Exodus. Charlie Squad up to the far, far north. King Squad and Hal, though, are hunting down, or at least patrolling the area. Go take a look at Bergstein. Jack, Whittle, around the 76. Couple dead Blueberries over to our right. 76 looks okay, though. Whittle coming over to the rears. Rocket out, ready to go. Whittle gets one in the back. And, you know, the 76 crew is going, damn it. 76 gets engine. Round comes in pretty close. It could have been from the Tiger, I'm assuming. Ragton jumps out of ammo. That was not the sound you wanted to hear. Nothing the 76 can do here except try to turn the barrel and see if they can spot the Tiger, but no, the Tiger threads the shot. Eliminates another jumbo. Still got one here, right in front of the front door, though. Prep Squad down to the south with the outpost. The garrisons are still good to go over here. They just got to focus on getting these, one by Howe, and then one here towards the middle by Bergstein. And they should be all ready to go. Tiger has pushed up a little bit on the road, just a smidgen. Animal drags down one. But Fly Guy over to the left. Great Raspberry infantry protection for these armor crews in such a hot area where the infantry can pretty much come out of anywhere. Shooter McGavin coming onto the back. Shooter McGavin. No, no. Vengeance. Big Fat. Big Fat guns another one down. Washed. Fires one rocket to the back. Animal's gonna give it another try. Animal. Raider jumps out. Oh, gets gunned right down to the back. Animal's gonna try to place a satchel. See if the tiger splashes. The satchel gets placed. And the clock begins to tick. Tony, maybe trying to get a insurance policy satchel on. Tony gets one. To Tony, jumping around. And then Tiger gets double satcheled. Now, if we could see the other Tiger push up, that would be beautiful. Puma's coming around. Puma's coming forward. Puma's, can he get the double whammy? Puma go rolling past. Puma. And then Puma goes doing along with the Tiger. Oh, that was beautiful. So good, buddies. Oh, that's a big F for sure. Sunshiny and Bats, all they could do was watch. I'm surprised that I thought they would have seen the double satchel and the Puma would have taken the warning, but no siree, Bob. Wasn't happening. So just like that, we get a nice double Baba Badooey. A very rare double Baba Badooey on Hill 400. And just, we have a couple blueberries in circle, but nothing too serious. Raspberries begin to ramp from the south, pushing in towards Bergstein. This garrison down here was wiped. 23 minutes left to go. If you're just joining me, I'm your host today, Smithers, for this Winter War League matchup here on Hill 400 between Exodus and 75th. So far, we have seen 2 captures. First by the Allies, and the Axis were able to take it out of their hands. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit that like button, if you could please. Now, Exodus has a golden opportunity to push towards Bergstein. Looking for maybe a red zone garrison, though. That's one thing I am not seeing just yet. Blueberries coming back to help clean up the area. Big amount of blueberries. Shark, Q-Lit, Warlock, Whittle. Warlock. No! Takes out one. A money shot. Able to come up and help out. Hewlett, come over to the right. Gonna mark that tank real quick. Now, I believe the Stuka will be ready, so we may see that momentarily. P4 up to the north. Looks like it's starting to think about wrapping around. We do have a blueberry right by it, though. Sewage wrap. Should be able to relay that back. .76 taking a couple rounds. Backing up here, trying to get out of an angle. Pretty sure that's that Tiger that's pushed down forward. Conman's looking to jump on the cliff, though. Conman coming over to the left of it. No raspberries by Conman. Gets it on, and the Allies strike back with the Satcheliers of their own, big time, here on Hill 400. That Tiger crew has no idea. Command lying low, staring at it. Oh, Hill 400. The ultimate enemy of tanks. I don't know if there's a worse tank map. I really don't know if there is. Command staring at it. Says, you know what? They have no idea. I'm going to get out of here. And that Tiger's about to go Baba Badooey. There she goes. And Command will have a nice, big, fat smile on his face. Vengeance with the sniper rifle. Nice view here for Vengeance. FG-42. Peeking out slowly, looking for those blueberries moving over there in the distance. Struggling a little bit. Puma's coming over to the back. Vengeance gets another one. Dawn live. Evil Warrior. Evan Warrior. Puma rolls over to the left. Modelo time. Deathface. Cruising on through here. Struggling amongst the trees a little bit. Oh, rocket. I think that was Wiggs. Puma continues on forward. Rocket from Whittle wipes out about 3 blueberries over there. Mug Grip 99 after that. 18 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. 75th trying a southerly route. Front door has fallen a little bit to Exodus. But we've seen 75th bounce back multiple times so far. And with a little break here, let's go take a look at the vote. In HL Vietnam, I can't wait to see how many helis get crashed. Yes. With the most votes so far. I remember when I played Battlefield 6 for, I think, maybe a month or something like that. And that was probably the #1 thing I saw. How many helis got crashed? Oh my gosh, it was crazy. I mean, I crashed probably 10 to 15 myself before I learned how to fly it. Bomber run coming through. Yeah, most likely that'll be one of the biggest things as far as seeing how, or seeing what new players are getting used to. Hopefully they make the practice arena though solid, so that way you can jump in there and fly around and get used to everything. Puma's coming over to the back. Puma zips around. Let's see if the communication gets over into the 76 crew. I don't think the Puma knows about the jumbo though. Puma's still moving. LWG, can need to report this. 76 on the road. Whittle to the left of it. Whittle rolls away. Whittle has the Car 98. Pulls out the Panzerschreck. Whittle waits for the 76 to get in sight. Puma struggling over here. Trying to get back on the road. '76 looking to get out of Bergstein. They have lost their blueberry support, so just looking to get back to safety. Puma comes around on the road, but I don't think the Puma is going to be able to get back in time. Oh, and a Whittle nails a rocket right over there. I think that was Whittle who knocked out that big blueberry spawn wave. 76 retreating far, far back towards the garrison. As the blueberries look to clean up the area. 16 minutes left, everybody. We have plenty of blueberries around, or we got some blueberries around Hill 400, but not enough there to really crack it. One blueberry inside. That'd be pig fat. Puma's still cruising around Bergstein, going uncontested. Player's going to go up and show that recon tank. We do have 2 76s for the Allies ready to push in. More blueberries on their way. That Puma crew is probably like, man, we can go forever here. Money shot. Money shot. No, gets ran over. Another squad lead gets obliterated. Puma's just keeping in 4th gear, man. They're not stopping. They're just trying to burn OPs and collect some names. Ani tries to fire a rocket, but it misses Puma. This recon tank, maximum value out of it. One side shot, though, doesn't take out the tracks. Let's see if Ani can finish it off. Ani, before the Puma escapes. No, a little bit short. And the Puma will continue on. Exodus shutting down pretty much everything in the back line. Front door pretty much stable. Puma's heading back to safety. Aldo Rain's going to mark it there. Sean uses the ammo resupply station to get that. Another flare ready to go. Pops it over to the side. Commander Thief getting into the action. Takes out Private Beans. Very intermixed crowd here. The enemy can be so close, you have no idea. They're just a couple trees away. Bats. Gun down on the road. Allies, yet again, figure out a way to get front door, but the raspberries coming in from the south and the north a little bit. So the defense is going to be tested. 2 Allied Tank 76s with 13 minutes left to go may start thinking about getting in position for a push straight into Hill 400 soon. We do have one bombing run coming over to the hard cap. Looks like it's going to be a little bit off, but we'll see. Obviously in Hill 400, once again, can't really judge commanders whatsoever. It's tough, no matter what you do. I have only commanded on this map, I think, maybe 3 times. Top tier guy gets obliterated. Bomb run's gonna go through the hard cap. And you never know what it may get. It may get some supplies, it may get more ammo drops. It could get a whole bunch of miscellaneous items. H-Rock coming through the trenches. No, it's a mine! Oh, man. Private Beans. I'm on top of the bunker. 12 minutes left to go. Let's go to POV of Private Beans. Banksy. Oh, Carty. Able to see him. Yeah, 75th just, they get a little bit of movement, but then Exodus throws him right back out. Just not enough central firepower. Now the wild card will be with these remaining 76s. What will be the game plan for 75th? 2 heavies to push on forward to Hill 400. Will that be it? Or will the AT, here we go, 276 is getting ready. Moving on forward. Here we go. Let's see what 75th can do here. Infantry protecting the flanks. 10 minutes, 30 seconds left. Shark pops Yogurt Slinger. Rocket comes into the back. Oh! 76 does a little slide down the cliff. Backs up. Attacks Arctic Warrior Blast locally. But now they're off the main road. The tire carcass right there in the middle. Not much they could do about that. Well, they could blow it up, of course. Waiting for them to actually blow it up. That's going to buy the Axis infantry a little bit of time to bring resources down here to the south. The 76. Oh, this is not looking good for them. Okay, they got their road clear. Rocket comes to the left, though, from Carty. Carty looking to line up another one. Oh, the 76 is taking a beating here. Carty. Gonna line up. Oh, another one. Both jumbos smoking as they continue forward. They're trying, though. Shark. Fly Guy OG looking to get a satchel on. Yep, it's placed on the front left. And the 76, I think, is wedged between the trees. Yes, they are. Not much they can do. Tex jumps out, but he gets immediately blasted by Shark. And this 76 will go bob and doing. Z-Fork looking at the 76 over to the left. Panzer IV coming on forward. Panzer IV slides. Oh, the 76 is right there. 76 gets one shot in. One jumbo goes down. The Panzer IV crew. They get wiped. Oh, they slid right in front of them, but at the same time, they sort of block the road and keep the jumbo from going up. So there's always positives to a negative. And now the jumbo crew has to destroy the carcass. Gray coming over here. Rocket to the right. These jumbos taking such a beating. Gray gets the satchel on the left side. And the distraction, unfortunately, did not. And the jumbo gets eliminated. Satchel goes off. And that is the end of the 75th Armor push. We may see a couple mediums. We still got 8 minutes. So it is possible. But the tanks on Hill 400, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, such a rough time. Airhead was called over to the east. We got one blueberry by it. Lord Foe. It's going to be up to him to hold this ground. There's the airhead. Lord Foe gets popped. Yuka, Carty, mark it. Yuka approaches the airhead. Going to begin to immediately dismantle. Oh, but a grenade comes in from Havoc. And he gets him. Oh, no way, bro. Is the airhead going to be alive? Oh my gosh, the airhead's going to be alive. Nemo Ranger, D's. Middle boys, Nemo's here. D's. D's with the rocket, though. D's. Oh my gosh, the airhead's so good. Middle boy. D's is going to come on over. Will we see an airhead spawn? One spawn wave. Oh, Stacks is the only one to come in. Oh, just one spawn? Damn. I was hoping to see like 20 maybe or something. Oh, Stacks was the only one. And he gets absolutely destroyed right there. All right, Charlie Squad trying to get maybe a double support swap up to the north. A couple blueberries come off the OP. Moving on southwest. Oh, man, I was hoping for like a 20-person spawn wave on that airhead. But it looks like 75th has issues back at Bergstein. Big save wave enters the area. Exodus taking this opportunity to push on forward and gain a little bit of ground. What do we have here for armor? We have one tank, one medium 75 coming from middle. I don't see anything else though, everybody. Oh, those two jumbos. You just feel for those crews. They tried. They really did. They gave it their best shot. But between the Axis AT, the destroyed Tiger on the road, the terrain, just all was a brutal... Oh, just a brutal, brutal push. And the last allied tank coming here through middle. We have a supply truck by the commander. The Sherman crew may just book it over to the hill, see if they can cause any ruckus. We have one blueberry inside. Shooter McGavin has made it there. Scope it around, causing the Gary to go warm, but takes a headshot. Down he goes. And Hill 400's nice and safe, nice and secure for Exodus. Remember, if you're enjoying the stream, everybody, be sure to hit that like button if you could, please. Thank you for joining me tonight for this Winter War League matchup between Exodus and 75th Ranger Regiment here on Hill 400. So far, we have seen 2 captures. First going to the Allies and then the Axis. We're up 3-2 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. As Sunshiny End looks to run towards the 75 to finish it off. One more rocket would do it, I'm pretty sure, but the 75 may get out of dodge. They're going to run against a Tiger, though. Tiger's right down the road. No! The Tiger has himself a nice little snack. Under 4 minutes left to go. If you're interested in joining competitive Hella Loose, be sure to check out the link in the video description. You can join that Discord, and you can sign up as a recruit and then post your information inside of the PC Recruit or the Console Recruit channels, and one of the recruiters will be more than happy to get back reach out to you. I think we're over 900. I think we're at 920 members, if I remember correctly. So almost to 1,000. Pretty crazy. Three minutes left. 75th. Don't have any SLs in the backline, unfortunately. This is looking heavily in favor of Exodus to maybe, possibly get the 4-1. Not too sure, though. 75th is putting up a pretty strong defense. Brittle Tittle. Gonna put a proxy satchel down here. Puts it right on the stone wall. Countryman. It's gunned down the open. And the armor crews push on forward. They're gonna try to get this 4-1. Panzer IV in support. B-Strike called in. B-47's right there above. I think it's going to be a little bit behind, though. The tanks have pushed forward. Here they come. Let's see. Oh, yeah, way back here. Way back here. And that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. We've reached under the 2-minute mark. So, Exodus will take home the 3-2 victory here on Hill 400, part of the Winter War League. So congratulations to Exodus for a very hard-fought matchup. I mean, they really squashed all of the different pushes that 75th had all around, switching from front door, north, south, east, west, everywhere. They tried a few pressures on Bergstein, but 75th was able to force them off. 75th, unfortunately, just wasn't able to get the amount of pressure needed to really start some cap weight. They got pressure on Hill 400, but each time it just wasn't enough to overwhelm the defenders. And Exodus was able to just bounce around and squash push after push after push. And obviously, we saw plenty of shenanigans here when it comes to tanks and satcheliers. That was definitely, including a double Bababadooey. We had a double a couple weeks ago. This was a straight up double Bababadooey over there between the Puma and the Tiger on the middle of the road. Beautiful to see. 30 seconds left to go. And once again, Exodus will be your victor here on Hill 400, winning 3-2 over 75th Ranger Regiment. And be sure to check out my Discord, where we have a whole bunch of streams listed in SmithersCast schedule. You can always find them on my live page as well. Gonna have a couple tomorrow, and then a few more on Sunday. And then everything else is listed out throughout the week, where we'll no doubt see plenty of action. I will go give commends to Commander Nash, seeking that beautiful peace strike on the opening on Hill 400. Very nice to see. All right, buddy. Well, thank you for joining.